All right. Got the bottom side of this trailer done. This wasn't my original design, but I couldn't get axles or an A-axle, the straight one, the one that goes straight through. 8, 10, 12 weeks, I don't know, it's not at all funny. Did manage to find 2 stubs, so that kind of changed the shape of the design of the trailer a little bit. Then I ordered the material. I wanted 3/16 tubing here, 2x2. Could only get 1/8. It's marginal. So I didn't really add. I needed the 2x4. I needed an extra piece anyways. I don't know, it all worked out. But there's a 2x4 here and a 2x4 there, directly supporting the wood deck. These 2x2s support the wood deck also. And they're also support. Anyways, this is how it ended up. Just heard gunshots outside, but whatever. The welding. I mean, there's nothing in position on this trailer. So if you're used to welding at a bench, I mean, good for you. But this is all out of position, standing on one leg. You know, not your typical bench welding, anyway. Yeah. They're not all perfect, but they're pretty darn close. There's not any of them that I'm proud of all of them. Camera picks up, I don't know, whenever I try to video welds, like a spot like that, looks huge. Here in real life, I can hardly even see it. Anyways, it tends to make the welds look a little bumpy and messy. But in real life, that's whatever. They are what they are. Every tube is closed. I drilled holes in every tube, 1/8 holes, so that I could weld those all totally closed. And then after tack the holes shut, because otherwise the gas is off, it blows out. Anyways, it's airtight, watertight, whatever. No part of that trailer can get water in it. Ice, snow, salt. It's all sealed. Every tube is boxed, sealed, including the hitch. Yeah. Believe it or not, that was a hard one to get in position for, really. Got very hot right away. You're balancing on one foot, cross-legged, arms crossed so you can be steady enough. Turned out okay. Yeah, man, those things do not look good. No. They are good. They look dirty. I don't know. The camera is 4 inches away from the weld. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to look at it with a magnifying glass, there's some inconsistencies, but they're right there. I don't know if you've ever seen a factory-built aluminum trailer, but they're not pretty. These, I don't know how to say it. I've seen a lot of aluminum welding. this is nice in real life, but that camera might be picking up some, light hits the biggest ripple, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, enough about the welds. Yeah, there's another piece that goes on top for the hitch, extends it out another foot, so it doubles it up, because this here joint would snap right off, right? So now there's a 3x3 here that comes out, carries out. Oops. Let's see if I can do that again. This would snap off right here, right? This 3x3 tube would snap off right there. So what we do is put a 3x3 on here, carries out another foot with the hitch on it. It would get welded. It'll get welded here, and I'm thinking just some triangle plates. I don't know. We'll see. All the factory built trailers I've seen have this double 3-inch here, welded strategically, but they have these square. They're square, turned at a 45, square plates that connect the two. So there's no welds, I guess, along here. I'm going to have to think about it a little bit. You see it on all the trailers, but you can't trust that those people are smart. I got to think about it a little bit. Maybe that's the way to do it. The other thing about this is the welds are thought out. I mean, so typically aluminum trailer has sides on it, which gives you that rafter effect on the frame, This one's got to have a door. So no rafter effect in front of the fender. Well, right where the wheel is, right where you want to have the rafter, right? So this framework here is attached to the outside framework, and it's I put a lot of thought into putting all this, letting these loads stretch out, instead of it all being concentrated in one spot. The actual load is possibly here, right back. That's going to be your hinge point, your break point, where it's going to snap. Here. So I carried the 4x4 back to here, 45, right at, I don't know, right up at the cross member. There's a lot of good tying there. Also leaving, plenty of strength. You can I can think about this stuff for days. I do a little bit of stress analysis. I think it's called the stress analysis. Fusion, does it. You put all the numbers in, tells you where it's going to break. Stress analysis. Anyways, I can do a bit. It's hard to tell what the loads are going to be on this, right? I mean, you tell the guy to put 3,000 pounds in it. What? 2,000 pounds? I don't know. It's a 3,500 pound axle. Puts it right at the back. I don't know. And then bounce down the road. What's the pot? I know dynamic, all that stuff, but it's hard to come up with a real number. I mean, trailer manufacturers don't build the first one and it's just perfect. This one has to be perfect the first time. They get to work stuff out. Anyways, I feel good about it. I put it all in, I thought out everything. Considered a lot. I guess we'll see. It's ready to flip over now. Bolt those axle in, and throw the wheels on it. Yeah, there's railing all the way around, 2 feet high, diamond plate 16 inches high, double tubed railing on the top, toolbox in the front, fold down ramp in the back. There's still a bunch here, but I'll feel better once it's sitting on wheels. Feel like a trailer. So, yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to possibly flip this thing over. Maybe I'll drill some holes. I have the holes drilled in the bottom, not drill them in the top. Not sure if I have all the right bolts or not, but I don't know. Raven's gonna be another hour. Might get it on the wheels. We'll see.